The borders within. Why is it so hard to travel in Africa? Hello, greetings and welcome to Send Me Radio. Peace, blessings, and love to you. If this is your first time here, welcome to the family. We share powerful biblical messages, original gospel music, and important African news and global updates. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay connected. Today, family, we need to talk. Let's have a real conversation about borders. Not just fences and checkpoints, I'm talking about the invisible walls that divide Africans from each other. Now here's a question. Why is it so hard for an African to get a visa to another African country? Why does it sometimes feel easier to fly to Europe or America than to go next door to your brother's house? Let me paint a picture. You're a young entrepreneur from Nigeria. You've designed something amazing, a product, a service, something that could transform lives. You get invited to a business expo in South Africa. But wait, the visa application alone is a nightmare. Long queues, high fees, uncertain outcomes. Sometimes you don't even know if you'll get a response in time. So what happens? Dreams get delayed. Opportunities are missed. Innovation is stalled. And guess what? You're not alone. So why is it so difficult? Let's break it down. Outdated colonial visa systems. Many African countries still prioritize travelers from outside the continent over fellow Africans. The old mindset still lingers. We'll open for Europe, but not for Ethiopia. Security fears. Governments say they're protecting borders from terrorism or illegal migration, but at what cost? Bureaucracy and corruption. Endless paperwork, under-the-table payments, long delays, all discourage genuine travelers. Lack of political will. We talk about unity, we dream of Pan-African progress, but many leaders still cling to control and protectionism. The bigger impact on trade, unity, and AfCFTA. Family, this issue is bigger than travel. It's economic, it's spiritual, it's generational. The African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA, was launched to boost intra-African trade. It's meant to help us do business together, support each other, and grow wealth across borders. But how do we trade if we can't even travel? When visa policies block movement, goods can't move freely, ideas can't spread, talents are trapped. Small businesses, the backbone of our economy, suffer the most. When Africans can't move freely within Africa, the consequences go far beyond inconvenience. They strike at the heart of our economic and political future. Trade slows down as entrepreneurs and transporters face high costs, slow approvals, and limited access. This directly undermines AfCFTA's goals. But it's not just about trade. The dream of African unity suffers too. Pan-Africanism depends on real connection, people seeing one another, working together, building bonds. Visa restrictions keep us strangers while we call ourselves one people. If Africa is to rise, the chains of closed borders must be broken and the gates opened, not just for goods, but for the people who carry the future with them. We need to move freely to truly be free. Africa cannot rise divided. This isn't more than just economics. It's about identity, about seeing your fellow African not as a foreigner, but as family. And I mean Africans everywhere, those on the continent and those living in the diaspora. From the US to Jamaica, let's remove the borders. Countries like Rwanda, Ghana, and Benin are leading the way, opening their borders to fellow Africans. Rwanda even allows visa on arrival to all African citizens. But this should be the norm, not the exception. The AU passport was introduced, a powerful symbol, but right now it's still only for diplomats. What about the farmer from Burkina Faso, the artist from Tanzania, the student from Cameroon? When will they be allowed to move freely? Closing thought. It's time to break the chains we made. Let me leave you with this. Colonial borders divided us, but now we're dividing ourselves. If we truly want unity, prosperity, and justice, we need to open our gates to each other. Because family, freedom of movement is not just a privilege. It's a weapon against poverty, division, and dependency. This is Send Me Radio. And we're calling for a united Africa, not just in speeches, but in airports, highways, and visas. Call to action. If this message spoke to you, share it. Let someone in power hear this cry, because the change won't come from silence. It comes when we lift our voices together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us for more messages on faith, freedom, and Africa's future. Until next time, peace, blessings, and love to you. This is Send Me Radio. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. We're building something bigger than borders.